The chapter in my life of gummies is over. It's completely over. Hi, I'm Melanie.
Hi, I'm Molly, and welcome to our channel.
Today on the radio, I heard that the place where people act their fakest is on a date and online. Because on a date, you laugh at things that aren't
Really
funny, and you try to be somebody who is impressive. And online, you try to show yourself in the very best light, and so that makes you be kind of phony. And I was just thinking, I do not want us being phony.
I haven't felt like I've been, not intentionally, y'all, not intentionally.
So everybody has good days and bad days, and I think on our videos you can tell some of our days are just kind of,
yeah,
and then some days are woo.
Yeah.
But today might be like a medium day. I was telling Molly I just discovered that my Ozempic medicine, which is for my newly diagnosed diabetes, was
in heart attack. It has something to do with heart attacks
and strokes. Anyway, Ozempic was $800 and something at the pharmacy at the CVS, but it'll only be about $300 a month once we get our $3,250 deductible met. So I'm trying to get that figured out. Bob is looking up coupons and stuff at work, so that works. And I'm doing Empties today, and I may as well tell y'all up front that the chapter in my life of gummies is over. It's completely over. It's gone. The book is closed, shut, thrown out, because I think I was doing way too many gummies that had sugar in them, and that's probably just what put me over the edge. So I just want to tell y'all, I just brought one empty with gummies in it because I couldn't bring all of them. But my days of that are over. I miss my gummies desperately because I made a good meal off of them, but too much sugar. So anything that I'm taking now, I'm taking in a boring old tablet.
Pill, capsule,
pill form.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I'm going to start off my empties today, is say goodbye gummies. And then you've got your Boxy Charm.
I do. I have my Boxy Charm. Let's just see. Another Natasha Denona.
Natasha Denona.
Natasha Denona. This is called Jubilee. I wonder if I get one. I mean, I haven't gotten one of these in every box, but this is my third.
Natasha has apparently worked out a really good system with Boxy Charm. She's getting her name out there.
Now, before I turn it to the colors, we've got Vintage Taupe, Intense, Limoncello, Enigma, and Mint Frost. Now, the Mint Frost does not sound good to me.
Ooh, but I think it's pretty.
Vintage Taupe is very pretty.
Yeah. Now, I just
look
heard
at that black.
I need to tell you, I just heard a noise on some electronic device in here.
Yeah,
was that your phone?
That's
was it
an email.
It wasn't the camera shutting off?
It's not the camera shutting off.
Okay.
My eye look today is using both of my Natasha Denona palettes. Only my Natasha Denonas. Anyway, I don't know. Did I show y'all the colors right there? They're really pretty.
I think they're pretty.
They are really pretty.
I especially like that black because you can underline underneath your eye or on top if you want.
On my, as like eyeliner today, a dark shadow.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Now the yellow.
And here's what else I like about this, is it's this size.
That I do like
that
about those palettes.
It's not a big fairy tale storybook with 400 colors in it. It's just a little thing, and you just decide what you want.
Easy to pack and easy to store for sure. This is probably a Boxy Charm exclusive. Yes. And it's $48. So,
okay,
$48 right there.
Well, in mine, I have my Virginia peanuts. I've gone through another thing. These were unsalted because I thought, well, I'm going to try to not eat as much salt. That seems to do good for blood pressure. So this probably lasted me a good, hopefully a good 6 weeks.
Is that what you just took home the other day?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I've got a I've got a backup stash.
Okay.
If there's a peanut shortage, like there is a gas shortage or something like that, I can survive a few months and could possibly
Gotcha.
share with family because it's high in protein. So there you go. There's my peanuts. What you got next?
All right, Murad Environmental Shield City Skin Overnight Detox Moisturizer. I like overnight moisturizers when I remember to put them on.
Yeah.
Is that one of those little pump thingies? It looks like it has a pump top. $74.
Where it'll squeeze right up. You probably got to get this. It's like a well. You got to prime the pump.
You want some?
Does it smell good?
Mm-hmm.
I do have clean hands. I just washed them.
It
And
does.
it has kind of a citrus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's, yeah, I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
not strong. That's good stuff.
And it's not super. I got one of my things like super tacky, and so you lay down on your pillow and you think, if I turn over, I'm gonna have a pillowcase stuck to my face.
Yeah.
That feels good. I like it.
Well, I'm going to throw in a cosmetic. Well, this isn't a cosmetic. This is the Derma E Essential Universal Cleansing Balm, and this is a repeat for me. And y'all know I don't get too excited about beauty products or anything. I really don't. And I can't say I'm excited about this, but I can say that I like it, and I like the way it smells. It's very fresh.
Yes.
And you slather it on your face at night, all over, you know, your eye makeup and everything. And then I get a hot washcloth and I just leave it there, and you just take off the grime of the day. And so I like this, and I think I will repurchase it.
It smells really good. In fact, it reminds me of this.
Yeah,
Like
it
they both
does.
have some similar
Very
citrusy.
mild but pleasant,
Mhm.
pleasant smell. Okay.
I thought you were gonna say wash rag for a minute.
No, a washcloth.
A washcloth.
I've heard that that's the fancy way to do
Ooh,
it.
what is this? What is this sucker right here? Oh, is this bamboo bronze? The lotion, I can't get my fingers are. All right, it's that Siete brand.
Siete.
Siete by London, or Siete, you see that? It's kind of hard to see
Yeah.
because of the. It's a bamboo bronzer. Let's see what color we've got.
Bronzer is one of those things I just really can't get the hang of.
I bronzed quite a bit today. Probably can't tell too much, but
Well,
it looks like a decent color. I'm curious if it'll come off as orange on
what's
me.
those designs on it? What?
Palm Island. Oh, stars.
Oh, well, that's cute.
Palm Island. Yeah, we'll see. It may be
I've
too
got-
orange on me.
I've got one bronzer. It's Physicians Formula,
Yeah.
that butter bronzer.
That smells amazing.
And I put it right here under my chin, hoping it will make all that go away. And every now and then I do it here, but I notice on the camera, my makeup always looks terrible on camera. I've noticed that. And summer is here, so I have one mosquito bite here and on my foot. So that's
I need to send.
that's East Texas.
Hattie is going home tonight with Cookie.
Yeah, we're having a girl cousin sleepover tonight.
But I probably need to send you with some mosquito
Yes,
spray.
you do. Yes, you do,
Yeah,
because
because
they're out.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my other cosmetic thing, and it is City Beauty Multi-Action Sculpting Cream. And I think Lisa D1, I think I'm saying that right, is the one I think that a lot of people, but it seems like it's on hers that I was like, oh,
I think
I'll
you
get that.
opened this up.
I did, and now
on
I've
a
used
channel.
it all.
Oh, that is strong. I don't like the smell.
I'm not, it does have a strong smell.
Yeah.
You put it on in an upward motion, and then it is just supposed to help everything kind of sink in, all your products, and then makeup goes over it good. And so, despite, and I never use the little gold spoon.
And see, I was just about to say, I like, give me a little scooper with any of this.
Well,
and
do you want
it's
a
a
little
winner. I know,
scooper?
I don't need it.
Well, see, what I thought about it is, look, it has a little hole, and I can make a necklace. And then you could have a little spoon necklace. I think that's cute.
It's not, I mean, yeah.
So that may be one of our craft projects tonight for Hattie. Is here, let's make you a spoon necklace. Okay.
She'd probably love that. By the way, this bronzer, bamboo bronzer, was $28. I also got an Illuminati cosmetic sponge, originally $21. It's just your basic teardrop looking sponge. I like that it's black because I don't have a black one.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it works. You know, I always use my Real Techniques one.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the Real Techniques that has like a flat edge on one side of it. But I'm always up for trying a new beauty sponge. So,
well, going into the trash for me today is something called Babe Lash. And it was one of the more inexpensive lash serums to make your lashes grow that was on Amazon. And what I have found with these lash serums, that I have not found where an expensive one does all that much better than an inexpensive one. And they all quit working on me after I use them for about maybe a month. But they just don't work anymore. You know, it's like...
They have a 12-month shelf life.
Yeah, well, then that tells you I'm going to throw it away. And I've got another that I'm using. But I've also noticed something else. And that is that my eyes are more bloodshot when I'm using eyelash serums.
Really?
Yeah.
You do have sensitive eyes, so I wonder if
I do.
that's
Do
like
they look bloodshot right now?
Not to me.
Well, that's because I didn't use any last night. I was waiting to see because I thought maybe they're just bloodshot all the time. They get really bloodshot looking when I use an eyelash serum, and I hate that because I like how they make my eyelashes grow. So I've moved on to another kind, and it's worked fine, except I've laid off of it where I'm not doing it every day because I think it gets really harsh for your eyes. So the other thing that I used up, do you remember I got at the estate sale? I got the whole Lancôme gift box for $2, and actually it was half price day, I think. So this was in it, and I thought this is worth the price of the $2 because I don't know how much this stuff is. But I love this Lancôme. It's eye makeup remover. I don't know, some fancy word. But it has, this was the bad part. You see this little thing?
Uh-huh.
Well, you get out a cotton pad and then, you know, it just lets out a certain amount. So when we were in Colorado, I decided to take some cheaper remover with me.
Uh-huh.
And so one night I dump it out like that, and it does not, the cheaper things you get at the CVS
does not have that.
Does not have that. So
No.
it dumped like the half of the bottle out on my pad. So that's one little thing I've learned. One little thing I've learned.
My phone may keep going off for a minute.
How come?
Because Zach messaged.
Oh, he got his promotion.
He got his promotion.
Yay.
Okay.
That's good.
Yes.
I'm so proud of
I
him.
know.
So happy
So
for him.
my phone might be going off, but I need to leave it on for a minute. What is this? My Daily Dose of Uplift, Smooth, and Lift by Skin Ink Supplement Bar. $65.
Woo. And it says it lifts things.
It says encapsulated collagen, coenzyme Q10, and hyaluronic acid delivers an anti-aging power punch.
Yeah, I like hyaluronic acid.
So man, this has been a lot of like skin care. Well, I guess it's really just two, but oh, it's pretty.
Oh, it's very pretty. It almost makes you think it might do something.
I know. Isn't it pretty?
Wow.
Yo, I paid $27 with tax, I think, for my Boxy Charm. And
look what you get.
I mean, $74, $48, $68, no, $65, $28, $21. I mean, that's a lot.
I do think it's the best of your boxes. How come Boxy Charm won't give us a discount code, or have we asked?
Well, I haven't emailed them.
I don't think we're big enough.
I don't think we're big enough yet either.
Yeah. But maybe when they do, perhaps I will do one.
Perhaps.
Meanwhile, the only club I'm in is the Dollar Shave Club, which is where I'll remain.
Which is where you'll remain.
And now that I've got to pay for that Ozempic,
I know.
I may have to cut that out.
Oh goodness, that is just crazy.
All right, what else do I have? I have this. This is Pixie Dot. It had 3 little samples of a face cleaner, a glow tonic, and a mask. Now my problem with this, and it really wasn't that big of a problem, but I found it to, I don't know, I can't say any of it was my favorite. But then to give it a fair shake and shot, I have to acknowledge that this was in an 80% off basket in Kohl's. And I've probably bought it and then had it at the house for a year or two. So there is no telling. This thing was probably, is that a 1980 something?
No, that's
Surely
19BL06A. It's a code of
Well,
some
I
sort.
don't know when it expired, but I really wouldn't be surprised if this was all expired. And so I don't want to give Pixie a bad name. When
Pixie, they're liquid things that I've tried. I do not have sensitive skin, but I have come across some things with Pixie that I can't do.
Well, this glow tonic I put in the bath, and I just sort of splash it on my face so I can use it, and then I wash it off.
In the bath?
Yeah, because I don't like wasting anything, and I didn't like how
does your stuff get so dirty?
I don't know how that happened. I think that's part of the mud mask right there, which I don't know how it got on that box, but it did. Anyway, I'm not going to talk ugly about Pixie. Just not going to do it. Do you have more things?
No, that's it.
All right, then these two I can put together. This is soft soap, luminous oils. I like the way it smelled. I like the way that your skin felt soft after you took a shower.
It does smell really good.
I have no objections to it whatsoever.
Yeah, that does smell good.
If this is on sale at the CVS or Walmart or wherever I happen to be, I'll remember with great fondness that I like the macadamia oil and peony luminous oil soap body wash. And so that was a thumbs up for me. This one it's just a dilemma. It's just a dilemma for me on this thing. And I squirted the last of it out today. See, there's directions that require pictures, and that's probably where I went wrong. Once I'm in the shower, there's no reading. You know, the water's in your eyes, and then you can't see. So I probably should have studied it. What was I supposed to have done with it?
It's when you get out of the shower, you don't dry off, you put it on.
Okay, then I did it correctly.
Then you dry and go, so you just pat it after that.
Okay, all right. When I get out of the shower, I want to do a thorough drying. So it did not seem right to get out of the shower and apply something else wet.
Yeah, I know.
And so sometimes I stood there, and then you're just standing there like, I thought maybe I'm supposed to air dry, which would have taken hours or days. In East Texas humidity, you don't just air dry. And so then I think, well, this is ridiculous. This is not drying. I'm still slick as snot on there. And so I didn't like that. And so then I would get my towel and dry
after.
And so that seemed like I was wasting it.
And then your towel probably gets to feeling a little weird.
Yes, and then you got it. So I think people that use this probably have a good system down, and they don't mind walking through the house naked, maybe, you know, just letting some air flow get to their body while this moisturizer, because I don't really know how that would work. If you put it on and you wipe it off, I didn't understand the point. But it smelled good.
Some people, I've heard people recommend you get out of the shower, you put baby oil or something on you while you're still wet, and how great that is. But I just could never I couldn't do it.
It works against my inner inclinations.
Yes, it does.
So I would have to say I'm not going to buy the Jergens Weightless Wet Skin. See, it's called Wet Skin. Everything where we live seems wet, and
the other day,
everything in the summer anyway. And so,
you just walk outside and you're like, it just is wet air.
Yeah, wet air. So I don't want that. It's not a repeat. But if you lived in a dry climate, that your skin just might go, and you just won't have much to wipe off, maybe. So, and then this is VO5. I think I got it for $1. I mean, that's not.
You know, we have people who watch us who are in the hair world. I mean, we've mentioned that a couple of times. I'm curious if any of them cringe when they see Suave, VO5, any of those shampoos or conditioners.
Well, this one says sulfate-free and gentle cleansing and color protection. It also has Moroccan and argan oil in it. And it says on there 85% of women agree that sulfate-free shampoo and conditioners are better for colored and processed hair. So for $1, I just think win-win, and it helps me save up for that Ozempic.
Oh, goodness.
So, yeah, but you know, there are some things, hair products, that I'll spend money on.
Well, that's true, because like the Chavez.
The Nick Chavez that we put in our giveaway box.
Yes.
So, yeah. So that's all I have.
That's all I have.
And
I'm going on a date tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll touch up with some bronzer.
And I'll have 3 little girl cousins having a good time. I hope they'll have a good time. I've got to figure out what I'm going to feed them and what we're going to do. But usually we have no problem.
Has already requested yellow spaghetti, which is ramen.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I told her when she goes to Cookie's house, she doesn't get to make all the rules and all the decisions.
We might upgrade a little bit.
I'm good with that.
Over the noodles. Yeah. All right. Hope y'all are having a good week. And I'm thinking this may go up, Saturday or Sunday night?
Who really knows?
And then we will film next week. I don't know on what, but we're glad you're here and glad that you hang with us. And we hope that we are never phony acting.
I feel like we're pretty honest about issues that come up in our life.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've been studying about the difference between joy and happiness all week because I had to do a devotional, and it was very interesting. So I'm shooting for joy. In fact, I'm not shooting for it. I'm counting on the Lord to provide it, because I found out happiness is what happens. Joy is much deeper, and it's not. You don't lose it just because a bad circumstance or day or anything comes up. So it was good for me to learn. That's the one good thing about doing devotionals and teaching is you got to get in there and learn.
Well, I'm excited to hear it.
Well, that's another thing. When you're on camera, you just get nervous, and I had prepared for it, but then when my words are coming out, I'm wondering, is this even making sense? You know, things made so much sense to me at home, but then when you tried to explain to people, then I felt like I was a first grader at times, just kind of stumbling over
Has this
expressing
not helped
it.
with that?
I don't know. Like, you know, I teach every Sunday, but I still am apprehensive. I'm still nervous about it, and it's not comfortable for me, but I'm always glad that I do it. So here we're looking at that little circle up there, and I just pretend that in my mind I just see a lot of nice women out there, and I remember some of them that have commented and said things, and so I just like to think that's who I'm talking to. But I have to think about that in my mind to kind of relax. What about you?
I'm not very shy or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably a little socially awkward at times. So
I don't know if this doesn't make you awkward. See, this is awkward, looking at that round circle. But I picture in that round circle these little faces of people that I think love and like.
Of comments and stuff and chuckles that I've had with people's comments or messages, and yeah, and then I just feel really surprised that anyone would follow us. I just think,
well, so many of them have been nice, and I said, y'all be confident. Y'all be confident and just be who you are, and this is who we are. And we hope you have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Here, look at the camera and go. Sometimes I need to do screen grabs And it's hard because we're always talking.
Yeah, well, that's why I end up on Instagram and all with our such funny faces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you feel like my eyeshadow is too fall?
No, I like it.
Jonathan said it's very fall. I mean, he didn't mean it in a mean way. I was just like, what do you think about it?
I like it.
Yeah, I like this vintage taupe.
Yeah, I think those are pretty colors.
Natasha Denona.
I love it when I can fill up your trash can.
It's already full.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just going to go with the flow. That's how I do best. I do best just one day at a time. No expectations. Just whatever the day brings, it'll be a good thing.
Crazy.
So, because I want to have joy, which is based on things deeper, as I have studied, and not on happenstance.
Yeah, Alyssa messaged me.
What did she say?
It's not bad.
Oh.
Where is it? She said, your mom is all kinds of wonderful. I am so grateful to be getting to know her and see her teach. And I said, you're a special lady. And you are.
I have worried about that thing like crazy.
Why?
I think, why did I give that example of Jack and Jill going up the hill to fetch a pail of water?
Because that's how God uses you. You know, the quirky little things. It's just my mom just thinking through, overthinking it. Like you're going to offend someone at every turn. And
Well, that's what I feel like, is that my mouth offends at every turn.
you can't offend me, not really. So you just let it out. Get it out of your system. Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to have a zippy ending.
Yeah.
Zippy, zippy.
I'm trying to think of something. May the rest of your week be not wet skin.
Yes.